Dungeons & Dragons, or D&D, is a groundbreaking tabletop role-playing game that has profoundly influenced the gaming world since its creation in the early 1970s. Developed by Gary Gygax and Dave Aronson, the game has undergone a fascinating evolution over the years, impacting not only gaming culture but also inspiring countless other games and media. This short video provides an overview of the significant milestones in the evolution of D&D. Genesis of Dungeons & Dragons, 1974 through 1983. D&D was first published in 1974 by Tactical Studies Rules Incorporated, or TSR, in a set of 3 booklets known as the Three Little Brown Books. This original edition introduced players to a fantasy world where they could create characters, embark on adventures, and roll dice to determine outcomes. The early editions focused heavily on exploration and dungeon crawling. During this period, D&D gained popularity through word of mouth and fanzines, establishing itself as the foundation of modern role-playing games. The advent of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, or AD&D, 1977 through 1989. In 1977, TSR released the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons AD&D system, which became the iconic version of the game. Authored by Gary Gygax, this edition expanded the rules, classes, and character options. AD&D introduced the concept of campaign settings, such as Greyhawk and Forgotten Realms, giving players diverse worlds to explore. The game's success led to an explosion of creativity within the gaming community, with various modules, settings, and sourcebooks being published. For example, Greyhawk is a rich and expansive fantasy setting that has captivated the imaginations of countless tabletop role-playing enthusiasts. Greyhawk is a sprawling continent filled with diverse landscapes, ancient ruins, and bustling cities. Adventurers roam its perilous land seeking fame, fortune, and glory. The world is steeped in history and mythology, with powerful deities and enigmatic artifacts shaping the destinies of its inhabitants. From the mysterious city of Greyhawk to the untamed wild coast, the realm is teeming with political intrigue, epic quests, and perilous dungeons waiting to be explored. Whether facing malevolent cults, battling monstrous creatures, or uncovering ancient mysteries, the world of Greyhawk offers boundless opportunities for epic storytelling and unforgettable adventures. Transition and Turmoil, 1985 to 2000. The late 1980s and early 1990s saw some turbulence for D&D. TSR faced financial troubles and underwent multiple changes in ownership, as Gary was pushed out of the company he founded on October 22, 1985. Additionally, the release of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition in 1989 aimed to streamline the rules, but it also sparked debate among fans. In 1997, Wizards of the Coast acquired TSR, and in 2000 they released Dungeons & Dragons 3rd Edition, designed by Jonathan Tweet, Monty Cook, and Skip Williams. This edition introduced a significant overhaul of the rules, focused on a unified and modular system. This edition also saw the introduction of the Open Game License, or OGL, which encouraged third-party publishers to create content, leading to a proliferation of diverse supplements and campaign settings. The Rise of 4th Edition, 2008 to 2014. 4th Edition was released by Wizards of the Coast in 2008 with the goal of appealing to a broader audience and attracting new players. The game focused on enhancing tactical combat mechanics and creating a more balanced and streamlined gameplay experience. 4th Edition experienced a rise marked by its tactical combat and online integration, but it ultimately faced criticism and a decline due to its departure from traditional D&D mechanics and a perceived focus on video game elements. The announcement and subsequent success of 5th Edition solidified the end of 4th Edition's reign, ushering in a new era for the beloved tabletop role-playing game. Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition was released in 2014 and was designed to appeal to a broader audience while embracing the spirit of earlier editions. The game was designed by Mike Mearls, Jeremy Crawford, and Rodney Thompson. 5th Edition embraced a return to the game's roots, offering streamlined rules while retaining the flexibility for imaginative storytelling. 5th Edition saw immense success attracting new players and bringing back old ones, solidifying D&D's position as a leading force in the gaming industry. The launch of 5th Edition marked a significant shift in the direction of the game, attracting both new and returning players. In conclusion, Dungeons & Dragons has come a long way since its inception, evolving through different editions and capturing the imagination of generations of players. Its enduring popularity demonstrates the power of collaborative storytelling and the role of games in fostering creativity and camaraderie among enthusiasts. As D&D continues to evolve, it will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on the gaming world for years to come.